The leaves turn gold, the weather turned cold, and the story began to unfold. It's 1976, a season still alive. The legends and the memories that time could never hide. From the kickoff in September to the champions at the end, we turn the pages back again and live those days once more, my friend.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Pigskin Glory, football 50 years ago today, where we travel back exactly 50 years to relive the people, stories, and headlines that shaped the game we love. Today, we're looking back at Monday, July 19th, 1976, and it was another busy day around the football world. Let's get started. Our first post of the day covered the latest NFL transactions. The Patriots placed offensive tackle Tom Neville and defensive lineman Craig Henneman on injured reserve. The Raiders added veteran linebacker Floyd Rice, purchasing him from the San Diego Chargers. Tampa Bay continued trimming its roster, placing several veterans and rookies on waivers, while veteran linemen Peter Duranko and Steve Chemizak announced their retirements. Washington also placed several free agents on waivers as training camps continued to take shape around the league. Next, we headed to Denver. Broncos' 9th-round draft choice Jim Czirr, a center from Michigan, informed the team that he had decided not to pursue a professional football career. Rather than report to training camp, Czirr chose to walk away from football entirely, leaving the Broncos to move forward without one draft selection. Next, we stay in Denver, and our third story features a familiar face. Former Dolphins running back Jim Kiick was attempting an NFL comeback with the Denver Broncos. Best known as part of Miami's famous backfield with Larry Zonka and Mercury Morris, Kiick admitted he wasn't the spectacular athlete he once was. Instead, he hoped his experience, durability, and versatility could earn him a roster spot on Denver's veteran-heavy team. Our fourth post rounded up several stories from around the league. The Washington Redskins were experiencing difficult contract negotiations with several veteran players as camp opened. Meanwhile, the Raiders officially welcomed linebacker Floyd Rice after acquiring him from San Diego, and in Pittsburgh, the Steelers wrapped up training camp before traveling to Chicago, where many of their stars would represent the NFL in an annual College All-Star game that weekend. Next, we looked at the college football season. ABC officially announced much of its 1976 college football television schedule, featuring national matchups like Texas at Texas Tech, Alabama at Notre Dame, and Arkansas at Texas, and many other marquee games. The network was preparing for another busy fall after completing its Olympic coverage from Montreal. Finally, every Monday, we take a look through Sports Illustrated, and the July 19th, 1976 issue focused on the Olympics, with several athletes, Scott May, Shirley Babashoff, and Frank Shorter, making the cover. The magazine examined... Sorry, that's upside down. The magazine examined the difficult history of NFL expansion teams and wondered whether the Seattle Seahawks and Tampa Bay Buccaneers could avoid the struggles experienced by previous newcomers like the Vikings, Falcons, Dolphins, Saints, and Bengals. It also featured an interesting reader letter suggesting that college football might someday resemble professional sports, imagining schools trading players between universities. Nearly 50 years later, the transfer portal, that idea seems a lot less far-fetched than it did in 1976. So, Bill Lukasovich of Houston, if you're still alive, you predicted the future. That wraps up Monday, July 19th, 1976. If you enjoyed today's journey through football history, please like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss another day as we continue reliving the game exactly 50 years later.